How you doing? My name's Weston. I'm from North Idaho. Been collecting records for about 11 years. Records have been around my whole life. My parents listened to them, grew up on them. But it's been about 11 years since I started buying my own. Anyways, I've been a subscriber to you for probably about maybe a year and a half, maybe a little less. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I've been watching a lot of yours. Yeah, and I really enjoy them. I've learned a lot of little things from you. Always look forward to watching your videos. And yeah, congratulations on the record store. That's awesome, man. So I guess I'll just jump right in for my finds this year. It's been the best year for finds. It's been crazy. And it's still happening into 2020. So the first one is, me and my girlfriend moved in with each other, and we went back to her roommate's place to turn the keys, pick up some mail. I noticed they had a record player set up and some speakers and a box of records. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I check out what you got? And I'm flipping through, didn't think, just Stones, stuff like that. And then I saw this in there. And I asked them about it. I'm like, well, what would you have to have for this? There's no record, it's just a sleeve. They're like, oh, I don't know. I was about to throw that out because there was no record in it. I was like, no way, you gotta be kidding me. And I kind of told them about it, what it was. And they said I could part with it. And I was like, well, how about this? How about you come over to my place and pick out some records you want? I'll let you pick anything out, basically, And he came over and picked out, a really nice copy of the White Album, Pink Floyd, The Wall, Wish You Were Here, a bunch of good stuff, about 8 to 10 really nice records, and he was happy with the trade. And later on, there was a flood in one of the towns close here, and I bought some records from a lady. The records had flood damage, they were pretty bad. I think I got maybe 20 that didn't have any water damage that were saved out of it. The rest, she threw the sleeves away, and there's just a bin of just records, And at first I was kind of hesitant. I was like, well, I don't know if I didn't even look through them. And then she's like, well, I'm just gonna throw them away. So I was like, well, I'll take them, I think at 10 bucks or something. So in that bin, I found the correct record for this, which is cool. So it's like a complete set. Bad peel, but really cool to have it. And then my friend, he gave me this frame for it. So that's the first one. Not bad for the first one. These other two, I bought a collection from another lady. Had to drive a couple hours, way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was out in the middle of nowhere. This house was at least 40 miles from any highway. And she had about 2,000 records I got from her. Really good deal. Basic rock stuff, that you see, country. A lot of Neil Diamond. Anyways, but these were kind of the gems out of there. Agent Orange, Living in Darkness. I didn't know what this was when I saw it, but I knew I saw something somewhere that it was kind of hard to find. Punk album. So I got that from her. The cover's not in good shape, but the record, it's in really nice shape. And right now it's sold. It's waiting for someone to pick it up. I got a hold for them. And then this is one that I was looking for a long time. Glad I found it in there. Seeds, Web of Sound. Sorry for the glare there. And it's in BG Plus condition. It plays through nice. I was happy to find it. Man, it's one of my favorites to listen to. Listen to it quite often. So this next one, my girlfriend went to the Oregon coast this September, and obviously I gotta stop at some record stores. Records are cheap in Oregon. I found they're just, for what I paid, 15, 20 bucks over here, they're $5 over there. But I found this guy on the Discogs vinyl hub part, and it just had a picture of a flyer, and this guy, I called the guy, he claimed to have 300,000 records. I don't know. So I went over to talk to this guy, and weekend, I get there and there's only like a shelf of records and a couple, 3 or 4 boxes on the floor. And he told me a story. He's like, hey, I'm gonna kick off my land. I can't remember, they're building something there. And I have all my records are in storage units. And unfortunately, I didn't have the time to go to the storage unit and go through that many records. I don't know if he had 300,000. It kind of seemed a little far-fetched, but, excuse me. Anyways, I looked through some stuff, I bought some doors, just the basic stuff you kind of see everywhere. Everything's really nice shape. And then I was looking at some boxes on the floor, and I just almost stopped looking. There wasn't nothing good in there, but I'm glad I kept looking, because the last box I looked through, I found Towns Vincent. I never thought I'd see that. I heard you talking about him, and I knew it was hard to find. I didn't expect to see this, and it's in the cover's not in great shape. I mean, it's kind of shelfware, but the record's really nice. And I got it for like $5. I mean, he didn't want nothing for it. So I was, man, best find of the trip right there. I was just happy to get that. So there's that one. That was kind of the big one on the trip. There wasn't really anything else special. The next, this is probably I think this was in October. Lady contacted me, I got a collection for sale, you want to come look? And she had some really nice stuff. All of her stuff was nice. I mean, like, they never played it. And she had probably 300 records, and I bought them all. Really cool lady. She knew, she was friends with Neil Young, and she partied with The Who and all this stuff. Met Bob Dylan. And I kind of didn't believe her first, but then she showed me a photo album of her and The Who, Neil Young, Bob Dylan. Couldn't believe it. She had way cool stories, man. It was cool to meet her. Way nice. Gave me a really good deal on records. I kept a lot of them in my own collection. 2 that kind of popped out. Scorpions, Lonesome Crow. This is a really good record, and I never knew about it till I got it. I just grabbed it. Scorpions. I bought a bunch of Scorpions from her. It's kind of doesn't sound like the Scorpions. It's early, hard psych kind of stuff. Way cool album to get. And then I already have this album, but this is the nicest shape budgie. I mean, it's just looks like it never been played. Cover's in really good shape. So upgrade copy for me. Glad to see that one in there. So this next one, I got a really good friend. I knew him before I started selling. I bought a lot of my collection from him. He literally has a barn full of records. A barn full. I've spent days in there and I still haven't seen it all. You just get covered in dust. Anyways, I was looking for an upgrade copy of Led Zeppelin, As With the Holy, and this record was just in really good shape. Looked really clean. So I got it from him for $5. And then when I was going to, kind of look it up, I noticed it was a Ludwig copy. Did not know that at the time. When I picked it up from him, I told him about it. Told him, hey man, I'll give you a little bit more money for that than $5. So that was cool to find. This next one was a really good one. I met this guy. He's about an hour away. Found him on Facebook. He had an ammo crate for sale. World War I wooden ammo crate. Really cool. But in the picture were records all the way across the shelf. And so I messaged him like, hey, the records for sale too, And he said, yeah, come on down. And I just literally went down there right away, about 45 minutes away. So I get in there and man, he's got speakers and turntables and it was like American Pickers, like trying to climb over stuff to get to these records. I couldn't get to them. I could see them, but I couldn't get to them. So we spent a good hour moving stuff just to get to them, and definitely worth it. I went there a couple times and bought a bunch of stuff from him. All the stuff is in really good shape, and if it was, he had some stuff that wasn't in good shape. But I found this. Led Zeppelin, live in Seattle. I've never seen this or heard about this. I heard you talk about it on one of your videos, and I grabbed it, and it's in really good shape. I haven't listened to it yet. Don't know what it sounds like, but happy to pick that up. This one was, I have this album, but this one just looked off to me. Blue Chair. It is a Taiwan press, and you know, you can kind of tell there's something a little off about it. And then you could look in there. Let me pull this out. Darn it. Look in there. It's got like a picture going on in there of a lady and some, yeah. And it's just, I had to grab it. Just weird. I have had a Taiwan press of Frigid Pink once, but I grabbed that and I listened to it, and it's like, well, probably won't, you know, I was expecting not to sound that good, but it sounds just as good as my US copy. And I don't know, it's just cool. I like kind of oddball stuff like that, so I'm gonna keep that one. So this next one, it's a big one. I never thought I'd see this. I pulled this out. It's like, you know, at first he wasn't hesitant to sell some stuff, and I pulled this out, I'm like, well, would you sell this? He's like, yeah, I'd probably sell that. And I think it's the third state. I think it doesn't have the guy, but it's not peeled. I'd never see a not peeled one. And it's in really good shape, good listening copy. So I got that from him at a really good price. I was honest with them, kind of what they're kind of worth quite a bit. But he gave me a really killer deal on it because I bought a bunch of records from him, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. So when I was leaving, he tells me he might have another one in his mom's attic or something. I got to look for it. So I was like, okay, well, if you find it, I'll definitely buy it from you. And so I think a week later, another one. I want the sticker on the back. I think the second state, I believe. This one is not as good a shape. The record has it one scratch to one song, and it's it kind of affects that song a little bit. A little skip at the end of the song, and it's on the Heroin song, unfortunately. But the rest of the record is, man, it's clean. Happy to get that. 2 in a week, which is crazy. So this next set, I had another lady contact me. Her father just passed on, and she was trying to figure out how to price the collection and sell it. And I was like, you know, I'll help you out. This is what I do. It's my hobby. I love it, you know. And she was just really nice about it. So I went through 2,000 records and helped her price. I pulled out the stuff that was worth more, honest with her, and yeah, she's like, well, you get first pick on whatever you want, basically. And there was some good stuff. It was probably the nicest collection I've ever seen, condition-wise. I mean, this guy, I mean, it was unbelievable. And I've bought, I don't know, I've probably bought 300 records from her. And I'm still going back one more time, I think, to buy some more. And she's selling them. She's doing really good. Been selling a lot of them. So what I got from her, kind of the gems, or the stuff I was happy to get. Grab this out of there. I had a reissue, and this is original. Just pulled it. I didn't even look at it. I get home. I'm looking at it. It's sealed. It's a sealed copy of Cream. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if I should open it. I have opened a Dust Heart Attack in the past that was sealed and played it. I'm not on the fence with sealed stuff like this. I don't know if I should open this one yet. I don't know. Let me know if I should. I got this from her. My copy's really bad. I know you've talked about the master recordings before, but I didn't know how much this was worth. I picked up from her, I don't know, I'm not gonna give a price, but it was, you know, 20 bucks. I didn't know how much it was worth till I, you know, looked it up. And wow, glad to get that one. and it sounds amazing. Wow. This other one, it's kind of eluded me for 11 years. My stepdad used to have it at our family farm. There we had a record player, and it just walked off. I don't know when I was younger, when I was a kid, teenager, I don't know. It just walked off, so I've been looking for it for quite a long time. Beach Boys, mono, first press. Really good shape. Got that from her. Happy to find that. It's eluded me for 11 years. Just never see it. I have the brown one. Found that one, but I've never seen this one on mono. And this good a shape. So happy to get that one. And I picked this one up from her. I didn't know. I kind of heard about it a little bit, but I didn't know how rare it was. The Sonics. Here are the Sonics. I didn't know. I just grabbed it from her. I knew it was something. And happy to get it. It's great. Great listen. Recommend this to anybody. Good to find that. There's another one that I've been looking for a long time. Kinks. Really good shape. And it has the poster. I didn't know this came with a poster until I got this. I mean, it's mint. Great listen. Here. And Chelsea had one of these. 3 in less than a month I got. It's the third state, I think. It's the third state, but really good shape. I couldn't believe when I saw this. To find 3 in 3 weeks is just crazy. It's just those you just don't think you're gonna find out there in the wild, and then you do. 3 in 3 weeks, crazy. So I got that from her, and I also got this. I wanted to show you. It's In Through the Outdoor. Led Zeppelin. All 6 variants in the brown sleeve, all mint. You know, most people around here don't know about that, about the variants. I know like one other guy, and I'm sure you know. You're a Zeppelin guy. Anyways, yeah, I had to pick it up. It's all 6 of them, and it's available. I don't know if you have them, Dylan, but I'd be willing to give you a killer price on those and ship them off to you. All right, what's next here? So that's pretty much my finds. I have more. Those are the top finds of the year. So you asked about favorite song. I don't know. I got about 1,000 favorite songs. I can't pick one. Or best song ever written. I can't pick one. There's too many. I can't answer that. But one of my favorite songs to listen to on my stereo, I turn up real loud, is Deep Purple, Child in Time. I don't know what it is about that song, but it's one of my favorites to just crank and play. So I just wanted to pick a song that, at least one song that I really like to play. There's lots of others, but that one, man, it just, like, cranking it sounds amazing. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's do records I never sell. So this first one is The Doors. This was my parents' copy they bought in the 60s. My dad had 2 copies. When they got divorced, my parents got divorced, my mom took some records. He still has his collection. My mom took some records, and they had 2 of these. I think she took this one. Later on, she gifted it to me. And it's just my first record. And I've had it since I was a kid. And I didn't notice at first. I just noticed the last couple of years. It's a mono copy, but it has a stereo sticker on there. And I didn't notice that until the last couple of years. And I don't know if that's a mix-up in the packaging or what, but pretty cool. This one I'll never sell. But from that guy, I got the Velvet Underground. I also got this from him. So I wanted to add this in. It's a stereo copy with the mono sticker. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I ended up keeping that just because, you know, I got the opposite down there, you know, with the stereo and the mono. I don't know if that's a mix-up someone messed up when they were packaging these things back in the day. Yeah, those are ones I'll never get rid of. This next one is another one I won't get rid of. I have more than one. Adventures. This was my stepdad's copy. And I believe it's probably one of his first records he ever bought in the 60s when he was a kid, teenager. He was really into Adventures, Beach Boys, Letterman, Simon & Garfunkel, Harmony stuff. But this was his first record, and he always played this growing up. Pipeline. And he would just crank it. And it's just one I'll never sell. It was his first record, and just a lot of good memories. It means a lot to me. Alrighty, let's see here. Favorite documentary. There's lots, but if I had to pick one, and one I watched over and over, one winter when I bought it, Bob Dylan, No Direction Home. I watched that, just opened my mind to a lot of different other kinds of music, and it just was cool to watch. I watched that one over and over and over. The next one after that would probably be Strange Days, the one narrated by Johnny Depp. I'm a Doors fan. That's what I started out with when I was a kid, listening to Doors, so that'd probably be my second favorite. Listening ritual. It used to be just sitting down and listening. I still do that, but now that I'm selling records, and my girlfriend, last Christmas she bought me a spin clean, so I clean all the records I sell. So I'll come in, I'll listen to something I want to really haven't listened to yet, or kind of exploring around what I got, and then I'll listen to just random stuff that I haven't heard yet or haven't dug into, and I'll clean records and get them ready to sell. So that's kind of my listening ritual nowadays. Let's see here, favorite gifted record. Me and my girlfriend have been together for about 3 years. Our first Christmas, she made me a blanket for Christmas. It's wrapped in a box, about the shape and size of a record. We pulled the blanket out, and I was like, wow, man, she made me a blanket. Great gift. But then this was at the bottom of it. She knew that I've been looking for this one for a long time, and I've seen them. They're beat up, no poster, falling apart, hammered, and she found one for me and gave it to me for Christmas. Best Christmas gifts I ever had. I was just happy, man, that she got this for me. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know she knew that I was looking for it. I must have mentioned it when we were in a record store or something sometime. But man, best gift right there. I'm not getting rid of that one. Way happy to get that. Let's see, what else do we got here? How do I keep track of my collection? That's it's kind of just, I kind of organize it as I got them. I built some bins. I don't know, let me see if I can flip this around and show you. Oh. So built some bins for them when I first started collecting. They're not really organized anyway. I do have one bin that's like the obscurity, psychedelic, hard psych. They're all kind of random there. And then I kind of got a favorites, Hawkwind Budgie. I don't know, they're kind of all, I know where they're at. I don't know any rhyme or reason why I did it like that. I do have like a blues section. My metal, I got a small metal collection. They're kind of together. Then I got, a section like late 50s, early 60s. But other than that, I don't really have any rhyme or reason how I do it. I just know where they're at. Sometimes I kind of lose one. But yeah, that's kind of how I do it, I guess. I guess it'll probably change someday as I acquire more. But let's see, haven't gone through all of them. Let's see, I got one more find for, it's an internet find, it's Dragonfly. This is a record day sale. I had to get it. I know I'll never find I don't think I'll ever find original of it. And I got it at a really good price. I bid on it. And I think there was 1,000 put out, 1,000. And it's pretty cool. I opened it up, played it. It's number 9 out of 1,000. So that was one of my favorites, like new records I got. I don't get new ones very often unless it's something really hard to find. I had to show that one to you. I was really happy to get that one. Other than that, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think I've gone through everything. I just wanted to recommend a couple to you before I go. This one I found this on Spotify. It's called Dead Man. Kind of heavy psych stuff. And I think you'd enjoy it. I don't know if I've heard you talk about it. You might know about it, but definitely check it out. It's called Dead Man. It came out in 2005. This other one, I'm not sure if I've heard you talk about it, but maybe. I've seen 90% of your videos. I don't know if I've seen them all. But this is Buffalo, Dead Forever. These guys are out of Australia. Wow, really good. Early 70s hard rock psych. Kind of got a Black Sabbath feel, but they kind of got their own thing. I don't know, you've probably heard of them, I'm sure. It did come on Vertigo Swirl. They go for, I don't know, 100, a couple $100. There's the inner sleeve. They're in a graveyard, jamming out. Cool stuff. If you haven't heard it, I recommend it to you, Dylan. Find the Vertical Swirl one if you can. I don't think I'll ever see one. And I'm not going to buy one off eBay for $200. But anyways, that's my video. Thanks for your videos. I've learned a lot from you. Been an inspiration. Kind of just watching you grow and sell kind of got me to want to start selling more and buying bigger collections and just doing it. It's been fun, and it's just snowballed from there, and it's met some cool people. I love it. Congratulations on the record store. That's awesome. If I'm ever over on the East Coast, I'll definitely make a trip in there and check it out. All right, man. Have a good one.